Hey there, buddy. We might be getting close to the ultimate, or at least penultimate mission of Shadowrun Hong Kong. Before I forget, I am hard at work on the next Excalibur Explains. I'm really excited about this one. It's coming together well. But I think I'll stop by here to see if I can get some more cyberware because I got so much money. I get over like 6 grand. Hook me up there, Ambrose. That's someone's leg. It won't be. It's a background biological upper on a cybernetic lower. I'm merging the two together. It's going to give the poor guy his upper leg he wants back, the lower leg he needs. You're interested? Oh, okay, check it out. I'll be back. Ambrose goes limp. Half a dozen robotic arms suddenly pulse in a ballistic surge of activity working on the leg. Bristling needles, scalpels, forceps, micro solders, glue, and various other tools. For several minutes there is no sound but quiet clicking, the sound of machinery. When the work is complete, the slender robotic arm draws back. We have her near the ceiling on the operative area, like a giant attentive stick bugs. His eyes flutter open, he continues talking out of skipping a beat. The guy works in the tunnels, his feet in the sewage all day. He has some kind of flesh-eating trench rot. Went right up his leg, nearly killed him. Had to amputate it at a hip. Giving his upper leg back, not using the chrome lower leg, so it won't happen again. So, cost a lot for a sewer worker. Yeah, it would, that's why I'm not charging him. Someone else grew the meat leg, I can't do that. I have this old prosthetic lying around already. It's a beater. It'll last for years if he takes care of it. Hey, that's what I can do for you. Show me your services. Cyberware, please. Give me a good one. Very good model. I like the sound of that. Dermal sheath. Recycled materials plus 1. 60 per minute. Nice skin. All hands. This thing you need to trigger it. Which is kind of lame, I gotta say. Duck. I want basic, I want the best. You know who I am? Lubricates joint surfaces of the legs to provide extreme fluidity and motion. So I'm all wet below the waist, is that what you're telling me? What's that one do? That one is Kevlar coating. The one I have is a what, plastic? Ugh. Plus one body. Body and strength. I mean, that throwing grenades back would be cool, but how long are they going to target me specifically? I was hoping they get, like, I don't know, open for new arm or something. Ugh. That's the one I have now. Well, that's the one I just bought, okay. You know what? That looks like it's the way to go. Nothing cool I can put in my brain, is there? I don't use no stinking magic. What do you think I am, a stinking elf? For the train going to South Detroit. I'm gonna Dreamland see what she knows. Oh, the Dreamland lives and smells of mold and desperation. The people living here are the kind who don't want to be found. Okay, there's right place Sidewinder. Meal should be in the first apartment. You alone? Should be. I haven't heard anything about her having company. I distantly remember hearing about some old boyfriend who might still in the mix, even if he isn't here in Hong Kong. I do know that she's in danger, though. There are a bunch of big money execs who holding a grudge over some activist activities that she used to be into. Emil's from Berlin, but she moved to Hong Kong after the F state collapsed. The Schockenreiter, that's the group she used to work for, were supposed to protect her, but they've had their own problems to deal with now. I guess that she decided she'd be safer on her own. I heard about the fall of the estate sound like chaos. That's what I heard too. Experiment sustained institutional anarchy, created environment for a Shadowrunner, but ended up like communism did. Another pipe dream. The German government gave the corporations the go-ahead and invaded, and they forced the anarchists to retreat to the eastern part of the city. Now Berlin's run by the corps, just like Hong Kong. But they wind up building a wall again. Wouldn't have been past them. You should know before we talk to Dreamland. No clue, really. I've met her in meat space. Just be your charming self, I guess. I'm sure that thing will work out just fine. I'll win her over with my lovely smile. Orcish smile. Apartment is no better than the hallway. Empty fast food cups and packages of dried snack food are strewn about the room. In the corner, a box of cat litter sits filled to overflowing. Don't see any cats. There's a patched together matrix terminal sitting on a stack of crates connected to a banged-up cyberdeck. Within arm's reach of the cyberdeck is a 20-something woman with pale white skin, dirty blonde hair, and a bleak expression. Emil looks at the deck slung across Isabel's back. So you're Isabel, huh? Didn't expect. A dwarf? Yeah, I get that a lot. No, I didn't expect you to be so pretty. The woman with the soft German accent and dour disposition. I should never have agreed to this, Isabel. I should never have even responded to your message. If the oligarch swine who've been hunting me find out where I am... They won't find out from us. Emily searches your eyes with her own. You can see the intelligence in there, but it's hard to get past her sullen manner. And I told you about he needs software that you developed to inhabit your cortical implant. He needs what? Tone is sharp, her eyes flash daggers at Isabel. I don't think I should be getting into this. I've been his proposition like to discuss with you. I know, man, I'm kinda done with the business. She pulls out an empty pack of German cigarettes and lights the last one. In case you're not up on current events, I've got a kick line of mercs and bounty counters after me, messing around to the headwear. But the last Schockenreiter installed in me is the last thing on my mind. Look, this is important. I need the software you created so I can find out what happened to my father. Father, huh? Sounds rough. Is he dead? Maybe. He's missing, that's for sure. In there, or something like there. It's the ambiguity that'll kill you. Okay, give me a minute. Emil grabs her cyberdeck and jacks into it. Her jaw goes slack and her fingers hover over the keyboard, tapping keys at blinding speed. When she finishes, she jacks out and ejects the data stick from the deck. Here, she hands you a stick, taser gun with masking tape wrapped around the grip. Modify this taser with it and use it on your target. Jolt should stop the memory wipe process before it starts. A little something for the effort. Never call me a cheapskate. Thanks, that'll help. I wish every problem was that easy to solve. Neural inhibitor. Mid-range. Activates the target's neural right and leaves them stunned. Takes 2 rounds to save the target. Push one of those on his other stuff. Hello? You say so. I'll probably let you equip it before the mission. I don't understand. Where'd it go? Okay, now I'm worried. I don't know. I think I just queered that. I didn't see it in the inventory anywhere. Wonder why I can't equip that. It's kind of confusing. Can he not equip it? Does he not have the right class or something? Is that what's happening? Are my implants? Are my breast implants still there? Please tell me they're still there, Doc. Okay, so it didn't save back that far. Luckily, I remember what I did. I got that sheath. What's it called? That's the stuff. Oh, I have to sit through that again, do you? Here I come again, Dreamland. Because I screwed up my save file. I'll just say what I said last time. Hey, yada yada yada, yada yada yada, yada 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 yada. Oh, he's missing alright. And here's your 500. Okay, so it is stored as an item then. Stupid grenade. It should slot it automatically, like when you dump it over a character. Go to Shadowrun and acquire the plastic face man's itinerary. And now we're taking that spell. And a bro. And what's your name not come with us? Who's a magician? Coyote Sham with penny for shoving him in trouble. We'll hire a mage. Someone new to the group, that'll be fun. I suppose modified the taser to induce Streamline's cortical inhibitor program with the plastic face man's neural network. Should stop his headwear from completing a memory wipe and allow you to integrate him for information on Rainbow Black, but first you'll need to find him. Nine Chains made contact with an underground information broker named Xiaozi, who has managed to obtain the plastic face man's complete itinerary. You can choose the time and place to perform the extraction and find out what he knows. Xiaozi works out of an abandoned night market in Checkmate. Okay, how are we looking here? You, sir, need a dog wagon. I'll give you just a med kit for coming along, I guess. A couple. Boss is on the back. Go on through. You're the droid I'm looking for. The dwarf is the queen of her little hive, an adding swarm of snitches, stoolies, and spies. Avarice gleams in her eyes. They dart around you, taking morsels of information so quickly they appear to vibrate, so mumbles little mnemonic rhymes to herself as she tags and labels you all. Ah yes, no on the scene runner, sidewinder. She rocks and plays, having a soft reply to herself. My friend and you always said you'd be coming to see me. For information about the man with the plastic face, our mutual friend said you had some. Please widen with joy in her job. She sees hums a little hum. Very timely intel, very timely. I have his complete up-to-the-minute itinerary. Where he'll be, what he'll be with, security coverage, the deluxe package. Much for this deluxe package. Fortunately, the deluxe package is no longer for sale, nor is any information about him. So sorry. Received another offer. A better offer. Take it off the market just before you arrived. From who? Eating's client. I believe you know the company. I feel really bad with this, but the offer was too good to pass up. Way too good. You don't want to work for Josephine saying. That's the thing, Sidewinder. I do. Attaching myself to her is smart. Very smart. Saying's big in Hong Kong and getting bigger. She's already on the executive council and is front runner for the next chairperson position. Those are the things more. And all I need to do is make sure you don't walk up here alive. Ambush! An ambush in a cyberpunk game? I never thought I'd see the day. This one. Guy is out in the open. Ha! Awesome. What do you have here, sir? Man involved, huh? What's that do? Very nice, very nice. Not so nice, not so nice. Hey, the beggar. Splat. There's a kill. I do do pot shots, I guess. Let's find out what she dropped. Broker's code, eh? 00006. Rosie left her computer unlocked. Rosie Decken scans the screen. She has a plastic face man's complete itinerary, so will tell us everywhere we're going to be for the next 24 hours. Anything promising? Absolutely. I just need to run some searches on these locations, see if I can get blueprints, photos. First, the bad news. Got a security detail that drives him from place to place. 6 corporate agents plus the driver. Anytime he's on the move, he's in reinforced bulletproof limo. He's also got a personal bodyguard that's with him at all times. But there are some windows of opportunity we can take advantage of. When he's going someplace, they drop him off and leave him in the hands of a local security, if any. The bodyguard stays behind, but the other 6 guards stay with the driver. The detail itself is shared with by a few executives, so they will be with someone else until the next pickup time. Convoys are on a schedule managed by the master system at Sang HQ. Okay, I've got 3 good leads here. I think we can run an extraction on any one of these. Number 1, the parking garage at Central Plaza. He's there for a meeting in an hour. We can grab him on the way out. It's still a secured corporate property, so there will be resistance, but it's the weakest out of the corporate properties he visits. Plus side, there won't be any civilians. Access is limited, and he's listed as a VIP in the system. Not bad. Enclosed space means can't run. Interesting. Next lead. Next one is a bit personal. Mr. Plastic has a mistress, visits her twice a week. Today's the day. He'll be at UN Tower, building for 2 hours. It's not corporate property, but it's a privately owned. The management company has a security contract on it, so likely we'll fight on our hands trying to get out of there with him in tow. It'll be less crowded than the parking garage, but lady might complicate things. They're not involved. One are probably the Sangs Corp. Alright, what's the last one? I'd grab him before he gets home tonight. Once he's home, we're screwed. He's staying in the Sang Executive Arcology, guarded 24/7 by corporate security and 2 blocks from HKPF HQ. The final location we could grab him is his last stop for the evening. It's locally owned public SimSense Theater. Hole in the wall specialized in underground horror flicks. He's there for an hour and 45 minutes. His security deal will be all the way across town to pick up something else. Probably have to deal with local police only. This will be public theater. It's going to be packed with regular people. Let's take in a movie. What do you say about that, Duncan? Garage is my pick. Cars in the garage will provide cover, limited entrances and exits to worry about reinforcements, small amount of collateral damage. SimSense parlor in the apartment are about and in blood. Maybe less of our blood, but more of someone else's. I don't want that on my head. How's your choice, Isabel? Parking garage is compromised. I think the benefits outweigh the downsides, but will be a straight the whole way through. Alrighty. I kind of wanted to do the mistress's apartment, but they're telling me the parking garage is the way to go. It's the responsible decision, you know. Yeah, he calls me to go to the middle ground. Hold on. Oh, 6. How silly of me. Karma, chameleon. Stash it if you must. 301 Nuyen. And Cram! Save that for later. Lady must have bolted. Back up and head it. How'd that feel, motherfucker? Oh, that's Isoball. I thought that was Duncan. For some reason, I'm tripping. How do these not provide cover? Breaking my balls here. Why'd you keep us in combat mode if everyone's dead? Plastic Pigs Man! Plastic Pigs Man! Ah, you'll love to see it. I don't even need that armor, do you? Ow! Who the hell are you? Where is this? Oh. Hey, was that so hard? Blammo, that's what I like to see. Very nice, very nice. I didn't know he was going to move out like that. Have mercy. Kill. What the hell are you doing here? Ow! That did some damage, didn't it? Do not kill the plastic face, man. There's where Peppy is. Much better, much better. These two homos coming up on me now. A little bit of cover at least. Laid that mage out like a boss. Ah! That's adult discerning crime. Anything else gonna come out of there? You're gonna know. No! Your only inhibitor device seems to be working. Let's get this guy's secure location, get some answers out of him. On the crew and have to meet us. Alright, let's move. It was silent as you lead your captive to the rooftop rendezvous you designated before the run. Just as you planned, you find the others waiting there for you. Lead Taedlong's artificial features are molded into an expression aloof intellect and mocking rigidity. The plastic that makes up his face is soft, flexing with the motion of his underlying musculature. Overlapping wafers of silver and bronze foil buried inside the material to catch the light as he moves. It's the work of a master craftsman. Cyberware is a form of modern art, likely commissioned at modern art prices, an ostentatious display of status and wealth. PlayStation Man examines zip ties that bind his wrist, an expression of detached amusement. Bicycle runs a long cable from a PTA jack in the back of his head and nods at you. Well, this is interesting, I must say, he chuckles in all his hollow sound. I don't recall ever having been in a situation before. Usually I simply awakened and found myself in a strange new environment, wondering what happened. It was the first time for everything, huh? Phase your crew with detached indifference. Looking at the lot of you, I think it's safe to assume that violent extraction of information is the next order of business. Oh, you can bank on that, asshole. Who focuses attention on the plastic and its kneecaps? So you chose to take me to an empty parking garage surrounded by corporate security. Low chance for civilian casualties, clearly the safety of innocence is a priority for you. Side renovator problem. Dreamland's neural inhibitor software is interacting with this guy's cortical implant the same way it worked for her own. It's only going to slow the memory wipe process. How long do I have? I don't know, we're talking about software I didn't write interacting with two different pieces of headwear I've never seen before. We're lucky this works at all. I try to key in some buffering routines or something to slow in as much as I can, but my confidence is low. Cheeks red in frustration, PTA, your face pinched in frustration. The guy's memory is going to get wiped one way or another. I'll start asking questions now, Sidewinder. Tense. Very tense. This will answer your questions rather slowly. Big one his fingers. His finger breaks to snap. His face remains rigid, expressionless, although his body tenses. His breaking hitches for a moment. Beyond that, he makes no sound. His voice remains calm. There's no need for that. I was joking. Of course, I'm going to do what you want, although I mean, a dangerous profession. I have no intention of absorbing pain for a client that can be avoided. His chin lifts a bit, and his tone becomes even more matter-of-fact. You ask your questions, Sidewinder. I'll answer them as efficiently as I can. We're done. I'll shake the stranger and walk away. I don't know what happened. Why is Joe Singh saying trying to kill us? I believe you're here to destroy one of your special projects. Prosperity? Yes, although technically there's more than one Prosperity. Prosperity Tower is Sang's Mechanical Engineering's corporate headquarters. Prosperity is also one of Josephine Sang's pet projects. And you want to know first. Things on TikTok. Prosperity Project. Well, that's going to be challenging. You see, Prosperity Project is Joe Sang's best kept secret, and best way to keep secrets is to not tell anyone, even someone whose memory can be wiped. All I know is that Prosperity is something built deep in Kowloon City, some kind of experiment her son was working on. Edward's saying, no wait, Raymond Black, my father. Who stands up tall, takes him as he gets when someone is about to get hurt. Hey, Mr. Plastic, maybe you could settle a bit between me and my brother. His face goes to Lee's fog with white plastic. Now I think Raymond's still alive, but my brother here isn't so sure. His voice drops to a stage whisper. Which is it, buddy? Raymond Black, dead or alive? I get 20 million on this. Guys, the status bar just popped up. It isn't moving yet, but you never know. It might take a jump. It's stuck at 0 right now, but the process is starting, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Here, give me that. Just out to show you something. Pulls away an instinct, looks at you. This is a calculated gamble. You're running out of time and holding all the guns. I have information you want, and belittling that if I share it with you, you won't kill me when this is over. I don't trust you. I respect that. If little hands free, it'll take longer, but if show don't tell. Focus means frozen. There. Low resolution video recording pops on the screen. A small withered man, possibly in his 70s, is strapped to a high-tech chair and connected to an elaborate scientific instrument behind him. The recording is from the first-person perspective, presumably the plastic-faced man's. This is from when I first bought the asset, your father's Prosperity Tower. After I took him from the tea house on the docks. The video continues, and confident voice can be heard from off-screen. A woman's. You can't make out what she says. The point of view turns to the right, and a graceful woman of undetermined age steps into view. She's clearly advanced years, but access to a nourishment diet of cutting-edge pharmaceuticals afforded the vitality of someone much younger. She speaks directly to the camera. Her tone is hard. She's been saying, I want you to be gentle with him, Mr. Lee. He looks as if someone tased him. I can assure you, Miss Sang, I was gentle. He walked to the tea house under his own power. Old man speaks, his voice weird and hoarse. I have some water, Mother. My throat feels like it's on fire. Yes, of course, Edward. I'll have someone bring you some ice chips. Son has apparently been through some sort of ordeal. He appeared demented at times, and he's been mumbling about stopping something. Prosperity, I think. Yes, that won't be happening. That woman addresses her son, speaking a bit too loudly, so he's hard of hearing. Won't be stopping prosperity, Edward. I want you to get out of your mind. You understand? I understand perfectly well, Mother. There's no need to shout. But I won't give up. Prosperity must be stopped. All those poor people. I know, Edward, I know. The poor people. I've done a lot of good to make it for it since you left. Shelters, hospitals, all sorts of good work. And now it's time to something for you. Something I should have done a long time ago, perhaps. On the left side of the screen, a man enters in a white lab coat, and the woman looks up and nods. The lab coat man's places a chrome apparatus on the old man's head. The man speaks extremely as if the drug has started its work. What is this, Mama? What are you doing to me? I'm fixing you, Edward. She walks up close. An old man strokes his head tenderly, bends forward to kiss it. All you can see is failure. You're incapable of seeing good in what you've done. The man in the white lab coat presses a button on Raymond's chair, and a robotic arm swings into view. A cobalt blue light springs from its tip, and the arm quickly circumnavigates the old man's head, bathing in oscillating blue. High-definition, three-dimensional image of Raymond's brain appears on the wall behind. I've been inspired by Mr. Lee here. We're going to do some editing of your memories to relieve you of your burden. No, Mama, wait, I figured out what to do. And then he's asleep. Your payment will be made according to our agreement, once the rest of them are dead. The plastic man exhales slowly. Taking a big risk showing you that. I don't give a rat's ass. You see, I knew it. I told you so. One remains alive, saying so to me at the Prosperity Tower. He's alive, but he isn't safe. It sounds like his mother's trying to erase part of his memory. Funny plastic here. And mother would do that. He catches her eye, and she looks down suddenly. Shit, shit, shit. That's it, he's wiping. The PDA drops to the ground in aggravation. Oh, hello. Plastic man looks down with zip-tied hands and surveys surroundings. Well, isn't this awkward? What do you want to do with this guy? He's got no memory, so it's probably safe to let him go, but Auntie said, take a dirt nap. Well, same to me. I don't know. Kindly Chang wants him to be killed? Well, if she says so. Seen our faces. I have nothing to connect them with. It's all the same with you for just walk away. All those ends. And I'm gonna show. My pleasure. Ripum chick. It made to who is quiet as you process the information about the plastic face man. Prosperity is a name, two names actually. One is a secret project Raymond was working on before he left Seattle. There was the corporate headquarters of Sang Mechanical Services. Prosperity Towers, where Raymond Black is being held alive. It's also where his mother, or where his memory is being processed of being reprogrammed by his mother. And time is ticking. Black's big man proved him surprisingly amenable and quite useful before you killed him. Next step is kindly change. You want to hear this. The Meteor station of the balmy night air, a penetrable wall of clouds set with imminent rain is blown to the south. It covers the stars, causing them to wink out one by one. Oh, something in the air, something electric. The wind whips around you and the clouds begin moving in a thick, grayscale swirl. The spiral builds and grows, shimmering with faint amber light. As you watch the clouds roll in the sky, the sounds of the city retreat. A bubble of soft white noise replaces them, wrapping around your head and reflecting your own heartbeat back on you. You look down at the clouds to see the lights of the docks dancing in a warm, saturated bloom. Switch shot with your PDA. Use your wrist captures the view with your PDA's built-in camera. The image swims to the focus on the machine's tiny screen as the camera's lens adjusts the light and the first twinge shakes your chest. But you know, something's coming. A moment later, you feel an incredible tightness in your chest. Feels like your heart is being crushed under the foot of a giant. Your vision goes gray and your sense of balance disappears. Gradually, blood rushes through the organ, inflating like a balloon. I'll get your breath. Fast air doesn't come. Your breath shallows out, thins, making you gasp like suffocating the pressure. This catches again and again as you struggle to take in breath. You stumble forward and every cell in your body seems to vibrate. Energy comes inside you, pulsating and building an unbearable crescendo, and you're on the other side of it. Find yourself standing in a familiar courtyard, the walled city. You're back in the walled city just like your dreams. You can taste the stench of the place, the mildew, plaster, wet dog stink of the slum. What the? Crumbling facades of tenement buildings and leading to one another above you, closing on either side and creating a narrow walkway. Just in your dreams, there's nowhere else to go, nowhere but forward down the path ahead. Start walking. You let your legs carry you forward. You feel a creeping sense of certainty on the back of your mind. It tells you you've taken the same walk hundreds of times before. The sense of claustrophobia mounts and builds with every step you take. It feels like you're worming your way forward down a long, dark tunnel. The humidity of the place sticks in your skin. As you proceed deeper in the old city, a low rumble fills the air, the noise of enormous gears in motion. You feel hollow, empty. With every step you take, you can feel that emptiness growing, an unbearable yearning unlike any hunger you've ever known. Moving forward. Come on, as you have, as you meant to. Off in the distance, an alien silhouette beckons to you. It's her, the tall, slender woman of your dreams. The elusive figure you've always been moving toward but can never quite reach. A crowd of locals lines the path ahead, kneeling in supplication. They look emaciated, all skin and bones, both head to toe in dirty rags. Examine the kneeling figures. Stare at the nearest of the kneeling figures. A wiry man in his late 20s. Locks eyes with you slowly, his mouth yawns open. The man has no teeth. They've been pulled, and recently, from the looks of it, his gums are so bloody pitted mess. You stare into the back void of his mouth, his tongue comes lolling out. Looks like he was caught in an industrial accident, a swollen slab of meat. Then comes the young man's mouth, twitch upward and ghastly smile. What happened to you? The man with the little room tongue doesn't respond. He kneels in silence, staring as your feet carry you past him. Seconds later, he fades from view. Your legs carry you deeper and deeper into the beating heart of the tenement. You haven't reached your center yet. You must be close. It's incredible, hot and humid in there. Sweat rolls down the body in sheets. Thoughts go hazy. You eat and your dim sense of unease takes root in the pit of your stomach. What's the difference between shake it off or push through it? This uneasy feeling. When it comes from the unease that you're feeling, you find it impossible to focus. The omnipresent sound grinding gears isn't helping. Look up, you see the noise coming from a hatch, the same door you saw in your nightmare back when all this began. The markings on your door are legible now, a single word faded in yellow paint. Prosperity. Suddenly, impossibly, the alien figure that you've been moving toward is standing right in front of you. At the same time, your vision finally clears and ice water runs through your veins. The walled city isn't a slum at all, it's an enormous gaping maw. The buildings are a forest of crooked teeth. The thing reaches you with inhuman speed and grace. It plunges fingers of polished ivory into your mouth. Slowly, terribly, it begins to wet your jaw open. You can feel your teeth splinter and break, and rough fingers on your shoulder snap you back to reality. The hand clenches you in a vice-like grip and yanks backward off your feet. You come crashing down the floor of the Highway MTR station. You feel a rush of wind just in front of you, a passing train. What is wrong with you, Sidewinder? Strangling the bow as you coolly. Auntie Chang's lost too many runners already. Besides, there are cleaner ways to end your life than jumping in front of a train. Just in the walled city, there was this thing. You were hallucinating. You almost got yourself killed. Now, get up and get back to that floating wreck that you sleep in. You don't get to die here unless Mr. Chang says you do. Wonder what I get if I could pass any of those stat checks. 20! I'm swimming in karma.
Children and the elderly.
Corporate etiquette might come in handy, actually. Oh, the team gets to level up as well. Isn't that nice? A spell that it's latent all magic Hong Kong. However, summoning a spirit. With power, because any spirit has got 20 HP total over 2 rounds, or these enemies by wonder in that time. Spiritless. Generate whirlwind. Let's contact and adjacent targets. As being a lethal force, sometimes a magic Shadowrun and Shadowrun to throw back any grenades or simple as a gas grenade. Grenade does minor HP damage, defeats a cloud choking us, does 8 damage to the affected targets. Delightful. Sabotage. Matrix has accessibility reduced 3 damage. That's not really an issue. My decision, I'm sticking to it. Of the Mahjong parlor is punctuated by the tantalizing smell of coconut-fried confection. Your crew surrounds Connie Chang, watching comfortably as she peels small, egg-shaped delicacies from a waffle-like pastry and pops in her mouth. Each time she does, her eyes close in ecstasy, and soft sound comes to her throat. There you are, sidewinder. Your career tells me that you were able to locate and interrogate the Plastic Face Man. Evan told me his current disposition, however, so everything is what I was instructed. Yes, all your open Joe seems pieces off the board. Things nozzle sort of sharp inhale and eyes listen triumph. That was for you, Nightjar. So you got something useful out of him? Got plenty. He gave us a data dump and everything you know about Prosperity Tower first-hand info. Josephine's headquarters? That could be useful, I suppose. What do you intend to do? What do you intend on doing with it? We're going to rescue Raymond. He's alive, Auntie, just like I said he was. Josephine's holding him in there. He's doing something to his brain. Something to his brain? What is that old bitch up to now? Based on the memory that Mr. Plazik showed us, it was like she's trying to rewire her son's memories using something like called ASIST, Artificial Sensory Induction System Technology. It allows the user to record, process, and feed synthetic sensory input to the brain. Get a SimSense chip. Yes, Auntie, it's like the technology that led to SimSense. Also, what allows Deckers to enter the Matrix and grants riggers a neural connection to their drones. As I expect assist, ignition, could ever alter someone's personality, memory, even identity. Guessing experts like that don't grow on trees. Definitely not. Changing someone's memories requires a world-class expert in ASIST and a massive amount of computing power. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing to him, but I'm guessing that his mom wants him to forget something, or to remember it differently, maybe. What do we know about Prosperity Tower? Mr. Plaza dropped us a couple of terabytes of data on Prosperity Tower right out of his brain. I've been studying it. Lots of good intel to mine in there. Just what we need to take a run at the place and hope to get out alive. How do we get to Raymond? Key to this operation and the 3 security stations located on different floors. Matrix systems. The security stations are the command and control hubs for the entire building's security. As such, they're the best place to find out where Raymond Black is being held. That's all we've got on this location? All we know is that he's being held somewhere called Lab 12. Where that is or how to get in there is something we'll need to figure out on site. If things get hostile, the best thing to do is get an alarm panel or matrix security node and shut the things down. If we noticed, we'll have a brief window to cut out the link in the alarm system. If we do that, it will isolate the whole floor of the security system. The rest of the building will know what's happening there. The alarm goes off and we cut the link to the alarm system and spoof the system. Tell it we've moved to another location. Might work for once or twice, but if we spoof too many alarms, we'll figure it out. What else do we have in the security stations themselves? Staffing weaknesses? Thing worth mentioning. Only way to get in security station was the key card, and the guards on each floor carry a card to the station on that floor. We can get a card by talking to them, but there will be other ways of getting key cards. Like I said, security stations are key to this operation. They provide multiple opportunities to exploit the system and determine how to approach the rest of their incursion. Stations are priority targets, check. Take them fast, but they have a chance to respond. What station will you hit first? No way to know. We'll need to take one of them and use it to determine the next step, like we have directions to go find a map. Once this brief window got the alarm? Maybe 30 seconds? Maybe less if the network isn't plugged with traffic. If there are fail-safe security doesn't stampede over the building if a janitor forgets to close the door. But with guards training, Undercorp security for the most part, but saying as a rapid response squad for high priority events. That would be us. Let's go, right? I think we have an intrusion on explode. Sure it would. Let's manage what might find Raymond. Judging by the way Grandma sang, took out Carter, got shot at Nightjar. Let's say she isn't interested in anyone getting anywhere near her son. Expect to face Sang's elite security once you find him. Don't need to know about security. So if it gives enough of an edge, I'd make our approach. Fortunately, Prosperity Tower is one of Sang's lower security locations. It's mostly administrative, marketing, that sort of thing. That's good. Mr. Bao will give the runners those old Sang security passes used hijacking last year. Yes, Miss Chang, look at them. Passes should get you through the lobby. You'll still have to explain your presence, Sidebar, just don't expect just to walk through. What about the junk data you held on to after the Wuxang run? Spotting on Lyric News? Good thinking, I'm already ahead of you. I secured the leftover Wuxang paperwork and found a way to change your status to special couriers. You can use that to pose as third-party Wuxang uses, deliver important packages. Work for a while, we can't expect to stay undercover for long. One way or another, things are going to get hot. Blind dog sounds like the edge we need. Let's do it. Okay, I guess booked in the same system and print off the matching papers. We'll need a van to make it look legit. How? Consider it then. How do we stop this assisting reading Raymond? All we know is that an assist device located in Lab 12. It's the only one in the building. Now I doubt that Grandma will just hand over this passcode to her system if we ask nicely, so we'll need a Decker to accessible the assist device and eject him from the system safely before she scrambles his brain. What does the Decker need to do to eject him safely? Like I said, I don't know. We're going to have to improvise. Figure that out when we get there. Alrighty then. One other thing, while I was helping Duncan verify as much of his data as I could, I decided to collect their marker with Bold and his team of runners. Oh. Oh, we know what we can get. Yeah, no kidding. Turns out Bull and our runner friends hit Sang a few months back. Low rent, smash and grab for another corp, but they got a quick scan of the building's matrix security before they rabbited. They gave us data flags at pinpoint where the security nodes are located inside the Sang system. So when we jack in the security station, we'll be able to make a direct attack on the security node. It could just by seconds, we'll need to cut the alarm link. Nice work. One more thing, Sidewinder, while you're in our headquarters, look for anything we can use to incriminate or embarrass Josephine Sang. I want dirt, something I can feed to an acquaintance in the Executive Council, something stands to gain from it. Right after rescuing my father. Snagging your mouth and your eyes was tight with pleasure. Of course, my sweet, of course. Now go enjoy Prosperity Tower. Josephine Sang my regards. I don't think I can get anything with karma. I need 3 more to get the next shotgun upgrade. Womp womp. I wonder if she can gob it and give me another one of those little training montages. It's got to be building up to something, right? I mean, really. Crouching on the floor, she appears to be midway through a variant struggle against enormous pastry. Her cheeks are bulged out chipmunks and wispy as pork floss hanging from her crumb-speckled lips. She glances at you, her eyes wide as an iron. Her jaws work to manage the enormous quantity of crispy dough in her mouth. She doesn't seem to be making much headway. Not have more than you can chew, huh? No. Struggling to move her jaw, her mouth is stuffed too full to make her headway. She gestures feebly toward the picture of water on the ground 30 feet. Enter the pitcher. Tilts the pitcher back and sucks down the contents. As the water pours in her mouth, she's slowly able to work through the food stored in her cheeks. Finally, she lowers the water pitcher, coughing. Okay, I know stuff. Pastry terrace on Prince Edward Road makes them dry. Makes her swing in the pitcher, grimacing. Moist green apple and jelly trotter my ass. That thing was desert made of pig. Maybe you should have tried to cram the whole thing in your mouth at once. Challenging myself for science, and it wasn't the whole paste, just half of one. She lifts the remaining pastry for inspection. Pork floss coats its exterior almost festive. More reminiscent beige, curly tinsel, and is food. You want the rest? Okay. Thanks, boys. Really? Then it's all yours, babe. Here, catch. Those remaining pastry to you. Cells to the air, glistening, suggesting the nimble cabin light. I catch it? Essentially, a puck out of the air. It's surprisingly dense. After probably coming out of a soft wall. I'm eating it. Taste your lips and take a bite. I can let you feel the moisture in your mouth evaporate. I wasn't lying. This thing is dry. The flavor is surprisingly palatable, though. I'm astonishing. I can't believe you ate that. I'm impressed. Well, then, if I ever get one of those again, I'm gonna let it sit in a bowl of condensed milk for at least half an hour. Or even try putting it in my mouth. That might help. Or reconstitute it, I guess. Don't know. Might work. Anyway. You want to talk about what happened at the raft, huh? It'll be your place. Alright, just doing a stream here. Shadowrun Hong Kong. Did they? Oh, just gonna read something here. We're close, I wonder. We're so close I can taste it. A few more hours, maybe a day or two, and you'll have your father back. Josephine Sang is going to get what's coming to her. For you, me, and especially Nightjar got shot in Carter. And we're going to get the plastic face man to thank for it. I wouldn't have killed the plastic face man if I were you in your shoes. There's a guy doing a job just like us, but it was your call. You knew the risk when you decided to get in this life. I can't fault you for it because you're not me. Just remember that everybody, well, there's a story even if you don't know it. Okay. Oh, I'm great. You mean extracting the plastic face man? I know we'd eventually find that guy, getting the information out of him before his brain wipe was tense. Just know that Raymond's alive now. I fucking knew it. Yep, we called it. My gut says you were being fed a load of bullshit. That'd be right. Once. Been a long time since we ran the streets together, Chase. Lived in a squat. I want to say that it feels like old times, but doesn't. This is different. You definitely through the looking glass, no question about it. As I mentioned, I hate this country. Yeah, I hate this country. I'm gonna pack up. Anyway, enough with that. Need anything else? Talk later. Oh. Our job board is cleared, isn't it? I was just in the game. Didn't have any more jobs to do. But I don't. I did them all. Hope it helps. Good luck with your whole what happened to my father thing. Rough deal. If nothing else, I hope people responsible get what's coming to them. That my neural inhibitor program helps to get some feedback. It sure was. Yeah, it's been like that here as well. I've never noticed that, really, no. Smooth jazz for some cheap speakers on the barge, wide or even worn down drones litter battered deck. Most of the utility and domestic types, but a few cordon off matters are low in security models. Salesman smiles, indulging at you, a tall, lanky human of clear Cantonese ancestry. He's wearing a cheap suit and limply touching a smelling cigarello. He adjusts his tie with exaggerated nonchalance. Languid ostentation like the American casino promoter. Hey there, beautiful. Welcome to the little floating heaven. You've got a discerning look to you. What brings you to the reliable Matthew's Robot Bazaar? Sash, bulky plane, drone beside him. Not letting your answer continues. Perhaps you're looking for a hexacopter as a guide to Hong Kong or a little cantal tarantula beauty for your tea. You're reliable Matthew? That's right, reliable Matthew. Trying at your service. How about it? There's a major role, Matthew. Always welcome to a little patch of peaceful river. I think you really love Hioy. It's just a fantastic place. Well, now you're acquainted, and I'm quite a bit with your wellness friend. Well, I'm not a rigger, so I can't really buy that stuff. the one I have is nice, but you know, I bet it would be. Oh, it's expensive. I bet it would be. What I got doing here? Finally, the forces bar his path from the old city to Hillway, walking walk with his body. A woman in ragged shawl stands in front of him, around his house, waiting to let through. He doesn't know. Please, you have to let me through. My husband and children are already in Hillway. I need to meet them. I have to. Right, but back up, don't. Here, nobody else does. You want anything? That's it, no change of orders. Besides, after the other 1,000 beggars behind her will just love to get in here and think they've been banging the gates all day. I should let them all through. If you help them not, just please help me. You know my family. You don't know your family, woman, you probably don't even have one. I, on the other hand, do. People in here, and if I just found a chain, what happens to them will be pretty. I understand I was just trying to keep the peace. Exactly, but everything's going down. The last thing the economy wants to have is worry is the population is suddenly tripling. We aren't talking anybody, period. These 268 twisting a snarl. Pig bastard, you won't let us through. I'll come back with so many others and hope to stop us. You can't stay in the whole city now with what's coming, who knows? Be my guest, woman, bring out as many friends as you like. Make sure you have a bullet for each of you. Men, refugees look still stand by the city entrance. They're absorbed in their conversation, voices low, while swiping nervously as he speaks. Even is steadfast, his gravelly words are harder to make out than the elves. Or the agitation in them. Neither man seems to wear the presence. Tanya, it's first chance we get. We've got to get out of here, leave the country. Things are so backed up that even if the whole city were gutted and cleaned out tomorrow, we'd still be waiting through the fallout. Prejudice would just disappear. I know the right goes are. I spoke to my sister, she's on the board. Didn't take much convincing either. Those few of us who know about the monsters won't be anywhere near the city, things like that. Live in Raccoon Place, I'll never be writing in. There's no monsters. Monsters? No, you must have misheard me. No monsters here, only corporate tyrants. What a silly thing to hear, monsters. That's right, monsters. His voice low, without breaking eye contact, things towards you. The Yama Kings. It's alright, Lauren, might as well start talking about it. Not everyone's going to believe us. Those who do compare themselves like us. Lauren sways uncomfortably, but dips his head in agreement. Nick continues. There's a whisper, rumor. The Yama Kings are coming to feast on us, the walled city. Well, look for what it was, superstitious bullshit. That is, until things start happening. Now, the walled city's always been its own kind of hell. These last few months somehow, things start getting worse. People get more aggressive, others start to spiral emotionally. Our dreams grew more intense, more frightening. The Yama Kings were sure of it. They wanted to destroy our souls and eat our bodies. We have to leave, but so many people who can't. I just wish we could take them all. Huron. Impossible, Lauren. Maybe what we can do is save ourselves. Just concentrate on getting out of this alive, alright? So, you know, monsters, Yama Kings, are descending upon us from their ethereal thrones, coming to rip our ancestors apart. The sooner we get here, the better. I understand there's something dark at work in the old city, and you're wise from wanting to get out of there. Better to get out of here soon. Things are really starting to get out. Everyone turns his eyes. Yes, soon. My sister's ready, whenever we are. Alright, make plans. What do you think, stranger? Anything to say? So now, your aerodynamics. Although so far I can tell them, no fighting and killing or such. I don't survive. Dead-eyed transients leaning against the abandoned car, the shoulders slumped. All water-stuffed bags line a heap on the sidewalks, pointing on rain-soaked header. One of the pair looks down and notices his bags are getting soaked and does nothing, seems like he's so exhausted to care. But the tran is fully shows attention, he is always all and empty. You're one of Chang's. Do you? Well, we should let you leave. That's what we're doing, getting the hell out of here we still can. You're smart, follow us. Everyone's half a brain is getting out of this place. Anyway, whatever's happening, I'm going to figure what it is and I'm going to fix it. You're either a fool or you're crazy. I'm going to fix what's coming with Walled City and heal is way too close to the comfort. In dreams too? When we were kids, we heard the stories of the Yama Kings. They weren't just dreams this time, they were signs, warnings. Think of the Yama Kings. My grandfather told me, respect ghosts and gods, but keep away from them. Let's begin putting the strings off the sidewalks together. Come on, Shenna, it's time to go. Alright people, I guess that's enough for now. Thank you for watching as always. I am on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Reddit, TikTok, and Patreon. Give me a like, a follow, comment maybe. Have an awesome time wherever you are. Bye bye for now.